Alright, I'm out at the range today and we're trying out some cast bullet loads out of the Remington 700 222 Remington. And these are the Lee C225-55-RF bullet. And these are cast out of wheel weights, sized .225 with a Hornady gas check. And I've got a variety of different powder charges, so let's give a few of these a try over the chronograph and see what the targets look like. Let's check out the chronograph results. This is Winchester brass with Federal 200 primers, 10 grains of Dominion 4198, and the Lee cast bullet. And it's about 8 degrees Celsius today. So our low speed 1611, high 1736, for an average of 1661. Big extreme spread 125. And a big standard deviation of about 34, and the individual 10 shots. And the chronograph is about 8 feet in front of the muzzle, and just of note, this is a 24-inch barrel on the Remington Model 700. There you go, 5-round group at 100 yards with the D4198 powder, 10 grains. And down below we've got another one, somewhat larger. Alright, let's have a look at the chronograph results for this load. This is 12.2 grains of 4759, IMR 4759. And unfortunately that's a discontinued powder, so it'll probably turn out to be the most awesome load ever now that you can't get any more. Anyway, let's see. There's our low speed, 2302, high, 2378. For an average of 2335, extreme spread of about 76, standard deviation of 27, and the individual 10 shots, 2302, 2347, 2307, 2329, 2321, 2378, 2311, and 2325. And here's a group with the IMR 4759 load. This is a fairly promising looking one. It is slightly under the 2-inch mark, so that is encouraging. Alright, let's have a look at the chronograph for this load. This is 11 grains of Alliant 2400. Usually a pretty good cast bullet powder. And let's see what the chronograph readings are. Zoomed in here a bit. So our low, 21.99, high, 23.02, for an average of 22.69. Fairly big extreme spread, 104. Standard deviation, not that great either, 31. And the individual 10 shots. So a load in this sort of power range is putting us in the neighborhood of a 22 Hornet. A little more speed, shoots a little bit flatter than the pistol powder load that we were shooting before. Alright, let's go have a look at the target. And here's the first group with the 11 grains of 2400. It's not a very good group, as you can see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that's a pretty big one. Let's see. Yeah, we're looking at 4 1/4 inches. And we've got another one over here. And it's also large. We've got one way down here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's looking like it's probably in the 4-inch range as well. Yeah, another 4 1/4. So not all that wonderful. Let's have a look at the chronograph results. This is 6 grains of IMR 4756, and the chronograph is about 8 feet in front of the muzzle. So our low 1697, high 1735, for an average of 1714, extreme spread of 38. Standard deviation 12.5, and the individual 10 shots. So at this sort of power level, we're kind of replicating 22 Magnum performance, which isn't too bad, and it's considerably cheaper to shoot this stuff than to buy 22 Magnum. So a fairly uniform load velocity-wise. Let's go see what the target looks like. Alright, here's group number 1 with that 6 grain charge. It is 2 3/4 of an inch. And we've got a second one over to the side here. It's a little bit bigger. It is 3 1/4 inches. And for both of these loads, the aim point was the diamond above it. Of course, we've got some more drop than we would normally have with a full power 222 loading.